What's good, everybody? So I really think that you guys are doing good. So this video is filmed in the middle of the night, so if my sound is not that much clear, so just know that this video is filmed in the middle of the night. Literally right now it is 2 a.m. in the night, and I'm feeling like I should be filming a video, maybe to talk to you guys a little bit, tell you some story time kind of, because I feel like there's a time that I feel like having the story time with you guys. I really hope you guys will be cool with it. I know the lighting is good. I think the lighting is good, yeah, because I'm using my phone to provide me with the light, and the camera that I'm using right now, it's Canon PowerShot L135. Okay, so right, so guys, I want to tell you something that is worth telling you guys, because it's kind of a story time. But before we get straight in the video, if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe, join this family, like this video, share with your 2 friends, and also go follow me on IG at Calvinceprincejr to get yourself the giveaway that we'll be giving before Christmas. So guys, sometimes life's very much difficult, especially to cope up with yourself. If you are a person who have been living with people, if you are like a person who have been living with people throughout your life, yeah, the moment that you start living by yourself, it's just becomes very much difficult, and even coping up just really becomes very much difficult. But that's not it. People always find things differently based on the category, or based on the things that they do, and people will take this like different ways. I know you guys will take in different ways. Some people will agree, some people will object it, but either way, this is something that really affects many people. I mean, living alone, when you're living alone for many years, many months, very much. There are a category of people who cannot even live by themselves for like a week without seeing either their parents or their siblings. You cannot. There are people who cannot live like a month without seeing their parents or siblings. There are people who cannot live a year. I mean, if you cannot live 1 week, how do you expect to live 1 year or a month? That's impossible. But now there are those people who can live 1 week but not 1 month, 1 month but not 1 year, 1 year but not 2 or more years. So I mean, people find it different. So I'm one person who has lived a number of years by myself. I've actually grown like living and trying to survive, I mean, by the help of the parents and siblings. But then I've been like living by myself for the most period of time. I mean, since since I joined my high school, that's the point that you start living by yourself when you stay in a boarding school. That's the point that you start living by yourself, when you leave your parents and siblings at home and you're going out, I mean, to stay for the next 4 years outside. It's very much difficult. Okay, literally, when you go for, maybe let's say for example farm 1, you go and you find out farms, but then literally you have started living by yourself. So the moment that you clear your school, like high school, you get into college, or when you get to college, that you are very much, you are far from your parents or from home, you start living by yourself. Another 4 years, or if you're at college, it depends the course, diploma, degree, masters, but let us take it generally. 4 years you are living outside in campus. 4 years. I don't object. There are those people who will move and live and go visit their parents and the rest of the siblings, but then those people will stay for the rest of the 4 years without leaving. I mean, reasons might be different. Reasons might be the state of where your home, or the state of your state, or maybe you are doing something objective, constructive, that if you stop doing, then even the people who are at home cannot be able to survive. People survive very much different. You find somebody in school, but the same person, he or she is doing something constructive that helps even the people at home. So you don't find the chance of going back home and interacting with people. So it's very much different. So living alone, I mean, sometimes if you're a man, it can help you and it can also destroy you, based on the reasons that, I mean, how you live. For example, let's do this example, how it can be able to help you. If you live alone for a number of years, like me, you realize that you find a lot of opportunities boggling up your mind to seek somewhere to harness the things that you should do. Like, you have to reason up, your mind has to you have to get out from your comfort zone and seek something, or seek somewhere to get yourself a place that you can be able to retain you, a job that can be able to retain you. With so doing, you realize that you have funds to you have funds to help yourself, and you can be able to do certain things for even your family. In that way, staying alone or living alone has helped you. And it also helps you to realize or beat up or face the challenges, the real life challenges that people fear. Men do undergo a lot of things by living alone. So if you live alone, you face a number of challenges. Challenges that many people just listen to them, and that's number one. In a way that it can be able to object or distract you or destroy you is when you're living alone, and when you're a man and you try to have a lot of friends, and the friends are those who are not of help. I mean, that those friends who doesn't have success in them, those friends who doesn't have the goals, the mission, those friends who are just up to wasting your time and taking the opportunity you have utilized in doing something constructive and objecting or putting it to something else. That way, living alone can really destruct your life so much. With so doing, that's the point that you realize that you're on drugs and you're doing these nasty things, and your life goes like that. So guys, I just felt like talking to you today in the middle of the night, because for one thing, I always ask myself, I don't know why I always hold up this camera. I hold up this camera. I think it was for a reason for me holding this camera. The first day that I started holding this camera, I didn't know that I could do YouTube. Doing YouTube for me wasn't something that I had in mind. It just came abruptly. So I always talk to myself certain times, say, why should I just hold up this camera up like this and talk to you guys? Why should I? I could have been doing something else, like than holding up this camera. I could be like doing something else, like people could be like a doctor somewhere, could be like doing something else. But why is it that I hold up this camera? Sometimes you can be able to do some things without realizing why you are doing them, without realizing the benefit, without realizing the outcome, without understanding why you are doing them, literally. So at times I always ask myself, why do I always hold up this camera? I really hope that it is God that drove me to have it done, to hold up this camera, to do whatever I'm doing right now, talk to you guys. Because in certain times, we put jokes aside and at least have you guys on board and talk to you guys a little bit, because 1 + 1 is equal to 2, and 1 + 1 can also be equal to 1. This video is just one of the videos that I'll always remain to remember, because having me waking up at this point of the night is not always something that is very much easy. I think there must be something that must be happening somewhere. There must be something. If you live alone, if you're a man, you struggle up with your life, you try your best to secure a place to help you maneuver, to make ends meet, and it's not working for you. God has a place for you, because God provides. Learn that God is omnipresent. He is present everywhere. He provides. It only needs a little time, just a little time for you. Just have your own time. Run your own race. Do not compete with others, because if you compete with others, that's the point that you start losing focus. If you try to do something because somebody is doing it without understanding what it takes to do it, that's the point that you start to lose focus. That's the point that your dreams starts fading. That's the point that you lose track of your life. So guys, the title of this video is was struggles of living alone for very many years. I feel like this is it. This is really it. When the time comes when I'll be shutting up the cameras and having the channel, like running the channel in the olden days when we will be gone, or we'll be reflecting back this kind of videos, this kind of moments, to see what really God had for us. Because you can reflect your life with pictures and all those kind of stuffs, but for me, if I look up to my life and look myself like in expression form, then that's it. So anyway guys, living alone for those very many years, it can make you or break you. I always advise my people, like my boys, working hard is very much, it's very much important. And as much as little you gain from whatever you do, it is very much important. Very much important. If you can be able to have 1, 2 or 3 things to make you busy that benefits you in either way, then continue grinding it, because that is where your dream starts. That is where your journey of success starts. That is where everything starts for you. So never stop doing something because you feel like it will not be of good value or it will not be of help. I want to continue more further from this point. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed watching it, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be very much happy. Thank you guys for watching once more, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Love you all. Peace.